day. What a day today's gonna be. Starting at early, 9 a.m. meeting in Tel Aviv with Jacques Benkoski. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. A friend, partner at USVP, one of the world's top VC firms. After that, I'm heading to Site to start my advisory role, brand new advisory role with Site.ai. Love that company. Then I'll be getting my new MacBook Pro 13-inch with the touch bar and a super duper awesome Samsung SSD hard drive, which I've needed for a long time. After that, I'm meeting Yaakov Lehman from Wisdom Tribe. You met him a couple episodes ago. We're talking branding. And after that, I-24 News to talk the latest tech news. It's going to be a legendary day. Here we go. Who says there's no such thing as modern day miracles? Just got that parking spot. I'm right near Rothschild Boulevard in Tel Aviv. And the craziest part, there's a spot behind it. That doesn't happen. I'm kind of digging this place. I think I should work here more often. It's amazingly beautiful here. Only problem, the Wi-Fi is super duper slow. Not good. So we're in Tel Aviv, and by the way, I've never been here. I've passed by this place.
To this hotel?
I've never. Is this a hotel or is it a restaurant? What is this?
This is the best hotel in Tel Aviv by like a mile.
So I would tell you, I pass by this place all the time. I see the guards, and I'm like, what is this? I always thought it was an embassy or something.
No,
but
it's a boutique hotel. It has such quality that it's rated as one of the top hotels in the world, not just in Tel Aviv.
It's really beautiful, actually.
And I'm not paid to give them advertising, but I'll get a better
you just
rate
did.
after this.
Too late. All right. So tell me who you are. This is the I think second or third time we're meeting.
I'm Jacques Benkoski. I was born in Belgium.
Okay. Never been, by the way.
Never been to Belgium, but on a bright day when I was 18, I came to Israel and studied at Cãrni, computer engineering, and had a great time, got a great education, and then moved to the US and got a PhD at Carnegie Mellon, that little university there. And then I worked in the industry, in large companies mostly, at the beginning of my career. Mm-hmm. And then one of my buddies one day called up and said, I have a startup, do you want to join?
Okay.
I said yes.
How long ago was this, may I ask?
Sure, that was in the early 90s.
Okay.
Were you born? I'm not sure.
I was born.
Yeah.
Let's not exaggerate, okay.
And so that was a tremendous company. We went public in 1994.
Cool. What company was that?
It was called Epic.
Epic, what a name.
And
Epic.
It was Epic, exactly. And so we went public in 94 and then got acquired in 97 for about $500 million, which back then was kind of unicorn territory.
It's not pretty respectable today as well, but
exactly.
Okay.
But those were different days. Those were days where you would go public on $40 million in revenue.
Okay.
And we're profitable and a great company. So that was a great experience. And another buddy called me and said, hey, I have this startup and I need a CEO, and
would you run friends. I want your friends.
Well, you have to go to the right schools. It really helps.
We were just talking about that. It's an interesting topic.
It really helps.
Okay.
Well, I ran that company. It was great in 98, 99, 2000, and then things weren't so great in the world in general.
Right.
And I always tell the story that in 99 I was invited in New York, put up in a 5-star hotel by a banker that helped me raise $25 million at $200 million valuation with pretty much no revenue.
Okay.
With Fidelity. And in 2002, I raised that 20 million, even though I had $20 million in revenue, and there was nobody at Fidelity to even sign the paperwork because they had all been fired.
Oh boy.
People forget those times, and I think it's very important when you think of building companies that it may happen again.
You know what I like about you? Let me tell you what I like about you. There's a lot of hype in our industry, in the tech industry. You're like the anti-hype.
Okay. I'm still doing this thing with you.
No, this is just a friendly, talk. Right. But I'm saying in general, like you don't drink the Kool-Aid. I really appreciate that because unfortunately too many people do. But anyway, what are you doing right now?
Both companies were companies in which USVP, US Venture Partners, had invested. And as it often happens, they told me after I sold the second one that I should come and hang out with them.
Okay.
Which I did. And so I started dabbling into investing and eventually became a partner with USVP.
How big is USVP?
USVP today is a $300 million fund. It's fund number 11.
Wow.
USVP has invested in 475 companies.
Wow.
About $4 billion over the years. And the more impressive statistics is that's 89 IPOs.
Wow. 89. Wow. Give me some names off the top of your head.
Small names that you may not know, like GoPro, Box, Guidewire, Checkpoint in Israel, Imperva. So we have a track record. And one of the things I always tell people is venture is a very, very complicated business. It seems simple. It's incredibly complicated. It's the most complicated thing I've ever done.
People like look at it like it's glory and it's hard work.
It's hard, but it's also complex. You really have to deal with a lot of issues. Doing the learning, the apprenticeship in a firm like USVP is tremendous. People that start out of the blue are going to make a lot of mistakes, but there's a lot of knowledge, and you can't get that in the school. There's no school.
Trial and error. Okay, so you're in Israel quite often, like twice, 3 times a year, maybe?
So, I was getting there because one of the things that USVP asked me to do when I joined was to figure out what we were going to do in Israel. USVP had invested in Israel since before people knew Israel was cool. Companies like Harmonic, Compugen, Checkpoint,
early days.
Startup Nation fame. And so the question was, hey, everybody's discovering Israel, what are we going to do?
Right.
I said, well, I know Israel, I speak Hebrew, I have lots of friends there, let me figure it out.
Cool.
And we came up with this strategy, which has a very, very sexy name. It's called, Let's Not Open an Office in Israel. And the notion is there's a lot of people that are very capable here. There's a lot of money. We think we have more value add to Israeli entrepreneurs and to the Israeli ecosystem by staying put in Silicon Valley, by being networked there, by living, as I told you earlier, having breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and weekends in Silicon Valley, having all my network there, but understanding the idiosyncrasies of Israeli companies. And they're very different.
Right.
They behave very differently. Culturally, the way they grow, the weakness, the strength.
100%.
And whenever you have a no-name, U.S. fund that's trying to do a one-off Israeli company, things don't go well.
Right.
They don't understand how they work. They usually try to impose U.S. style on an Israeli company.
Right. Yeah.
We have that knowledge, and so we said, okay, let's not open an office, but let's be very clear to everybody what we do.
By the way, sorry for interrupting you. Imagine I came here when I was 15 years old. Imagine the shift in culture between New York to Jerusalem. Like, you can't even imagine.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And so we invest in Israel remotely. Mm-hmm. I come here every couple of months. We have a tremendous network of existing companies that we've invested in. The list of our Israeli successes is pretty nice. A lot of it I can't take credit because it happened before me. Checkpoint, Imperva, Tristia, Mellanox, Dune Networks, Dotomi, and currently Cato Networks and Zoto.
So give me, in like 2 sentences, what are you looking for in terms of your next investments?
So we do Series A investment, which means we're looking for companies that have an initial product and some customer validation. It doesn't have to be a lot of revenue, but mostly showing us that people want this, people are willing to pay for it.
I love that you call it customer validation and not the buzzword that every single investor says when they don't want to invest. They say, get traction and come back. Tell me, you want customers to validate. I don't care if you have 2, 3, 4 customers, but as long as they're validated and there's real,
That's right. I need to be able to call them and have them tell me, I love this stuff, I'm going to buy more of it, and I'm using it. When we invested in Zoto, it was pre-revenue, which is pretty shocking given how big they got now. And they were actually not in revenue, they were in beta.
Wow.
But I called the beta customers, and one of the guys told me, this thing is in production. I said, no, it's not GA. He said, I don't care. The value is so good that I'm already using it. And that's how we made the investment.
That is remarkable.
And so that's what we call customer validation.
Amazing. All right.
And so that's what we do. We come here often. We sign, $5 to $10 million checks. We lead. We have very active board members. And
you always lead?
Always lead. Or co-lead if we find a local person that wants to invest with us or somebody in the U.S.
Very cool.
Very active in the companies and go all the way until the IPO, big exits.
Well, Israel is lucky to have you, even though you're not here on the ground. Maybe, I guess, because you're not here on the ground, we're even luckier to have you because you really are your kind of feet are on the ground there, and it's a good bridge, or more than a bridge, to Silicon Valley. So just keep doing what you're doing and keep looking at Israel, because I think Israel is hungry for more value-add investors, and obviously USVP is at the top of that chain. So just keep doing what you're doing, and I'm happy to call you a friend, and always happy to meet and make sure. I like this tradition that when you come to Israel, we can grab coffee in the morning and interview. Maybe by next time I'll have 5 million subscribers.
And I know you know about the Norman in Tel Aviv.
Yeah, this place is amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So my boy Yaron Cãrni from Maverick Ventures Israel invited me to his office between meetings because he saw my picture in the neighborhood. So I'm going to visit him at Maverick. Love love this guy. Anyway, I'm here early. Gonna use the Wi-Fi a little bit because the Wi-Fi in that hotel/restaurant, horrendous. Here we are at Maverick Ventures. My boy Yaron right here. Yaron Cãrni.
Yes.
What's with the C, by the way?
You know,
Chuk-chuk on the
I
C.
don't know. I thought it kind of makes me a Spartak, so I could eat kidneyot.
What is this?
The speaker.
That's funky. Talk to me, man. Who are you?
I'm Yaron Cãrni. I'm the founder of Maverick. It's a venture capital fund here.
We should clarify Maverick from the word Maverick, which is brilliant in Hebrew, not Maverick like US Maverick Ventures. Is it a sore topic?
No, they're a hedge fund. They're tremendous.
Okay, so it's from the word Maverick, which means brilliant in Hebrew. So that's super cool. I didn't realize that for a long time, but anyway, I've known him for Jeroen for a whole bunch of years. You do a lot of different cool stuff. You're invested in wineries. You're invested in co-working spaces. You're invested in startups. You're invested in larger companies. You do a lot.
I do as much as Hashem provides.
And see, you know, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, we were sitting there just now talking about a company that makes products for breasts, and then seconds later you're talking about God. You're all over the place, man. You're like me. You have professional and personal ADD.
That's true.
It's my biggest blessing, by the way. ADD is the biggest blessing. Anyway, tell me about Maverick. What's the story? Who are your LPs? Who are your investors? Who you invested in? What's your deal?
Our LPs are all private individual investors.
LPs are limited partners, for those that don't know.
All of our investors, all the people that invest in Maverick, are private people from all over the world, ranging from North America to Brazil. My partner Michel is Brazilian. A lot of our LPs come from Brazil, and we have investors from the rest of the world: Australia, Britain.
Super cool. Can I ask how big the fund is?
Sure. The fund is just a bit over $40 million.
$40 million.
And we've invested in a bunch of the companies. As you know, we have 17 portfolio companies.
Right.
And
who's the singer? Who's that? Come join us, whoever you are.
Michel.
Who's that singer? You're hired.
It's El Town to the Bone.
Wait, so are you like a fan of Ben Gurion? Because it's Ben Gurion all over the
I
place.
am. I'm a fan of To the Bone.
Oh.
Michel's my Brazilian partner.
We've met. We know each other. How you doing, man? Come
You
join
know where
our...
Michel and I met?
No, I don't.
Tell him where we met. Michel.
Come, Michel, come sit down. Can you bring me a nice coffee? Met at Aish?
We met at a Chavruta.
I love that. My friend ETL Goldlift runs Aish Israel. I love that. So Michel, who are you?
Michel Abadi,
Whoa.
originally from Sao Paulo.
Wait. What is all this stuff that you got going on back here? What is all this? What is this?
So this is for the car.
Oh, it's the magnet?
Yeah.
Cool.
And this is the ring.
Oh, nice. Very cool. So you're your partner here. What's your background, real quick? Okay, you're gonna get me in trouble now. Look what he's doing. What are you doing? Bring me Donald Trump in my vlog. Oh my goodness. No! Yeah, okay. Now, there's the thumbnail for YouTube, by the way. There we going. Yeah.
Originally from Sao Paulo.
Hold on one second. Let me pick up my lens cap. Sao Paulo. Okay, yeah.
I was always in the financial businesses, the banks. I worked for Salomon Brothers, JP Morgan, down there in Sao Paulo.
Cool.
I joined a big fund of hedge funds. I moved to Israel with them in 2003, 14 years ago.
Wow.
And after the Big Bang, I transitioned to...
Can I ask, sorry for interrupting you. Is this supposed to look like an iPhone 8? This looks like the iPhone 8 because look, it has the full, no bezels and it has a little cutout. That's the way the iPhone 8 is gonna look.
Yeah.
This is a cover for the screen.
The cover, it's also a secret cover.
It makes it look like the iPhone 8. Look at that. First sneak peek, iPhone 8. It's not the first sneak peek. A million bloggers already. Yeah.
So Maverick is, we've made 17 investments.
Okay.
Today.
Give me some names.
Very, well, the last one to come out was Pulse, formerly Cell.
Wearable device, right?
No, they used to be called Cell Savers.
Cell savers. You guys fix cell phones, like a service to fix cell phones.
Yeah.
Amongst other things.
Super cool. Okay, so you invested in that just recently.
They raised $25 million. It was a very large
Super cool.
raise.
That was just recent. What other investments have you made?
We invested in Abadi, which is a very interesting company.
Abadi.
Right? Guys from the north, from Yokneam.
What do they do?
They detect bots in bot traffic.
Bot traffic.
Yeah. Fraudulent traffic bots from the
Oh, bot is in the. I gotcha. I was
robot?
thinking like AI bots.
No,
Okay, got it.
Bots, bad bots.
Like Trump uses.
And
Everybody uses.
Yeah.
we have another company from the north called Recognize. They do predictive maintenance for machines, actual physical big machines.
Okay.
They're very, very cool guys.
Cool. But what's the deal with all the political figures around this office?
It's just they have nothing. We're actually not politically involved.
So this office used to belong to Startup Nation Central.
Right.
Love Startup Nation Central. That's like, and you know, just join them. Amir Mizrahi. Love Amir.
We were together in reserve duty as in.
Amir was at the Wall Street Journal till just recently, where he joined Startup Nation Central. Startup Nation Central is the organization that is the extension of of the book Startup Nation that basically leveraged, because that book was translated into like 1 trillion languages, and basically they leverage that and now bring delegations from around the world and investors and everybody kind of bridge the gap between Israel and the rest of the world. Super cool. We're big fans of Wendy Singer. We're big fans of Startup Nation Central in general. Anyway, listen, you guys are doing some cool stuff.
Thank you. So we're looking for more companies to invest in. So we invest in companies that are in growth stage.
What kind of checks are you writing?
We write up to $3 million.
$3 million. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's for companies that need capital to grow and expand. They must have traction and initial revenue. So somebody has to be willing to pay for whatever they're producing. It could be in any field that you could imagine.
Cool.
Apart from medical, we don't.
So I gotta cut this interview somewhat short because I have I just realized I have a Zcast interview in 6 minutes and I gotta get set up. So we're gonna end this now. But after this, I'm going to see Site AI in Mindspace, another investment of yours.
Right.
Love that. Awesome. And you guys will join me there. And I have some toys, some new toys, some MacBook Pro action coming up soon. So see you soon. You want to see the coolest speaker you will ever see? Check this. It hovers, and it's a speaker. It literally is just hovering in the air. A little quick tour of Maverick Ventures. Got all their little, look at that Hatsala, that's the ambulance organization. Say hi, guys. Oh, what up? What up? Tell me about yourself. Who are you?
Am I on tape?
Yes.
My name is Ian Mark.
Did you just ask if you're on tape?
Yeah, on video.
Yeah. Tape?
Yeah, I'm old school like that, I guess.
How old are you?
28.
Come away from the sun. Come this way. What are you doing?
I'm the head of growth at Safer VPN.
What's Safer VPN?
We're a VPN company.
That's it?
We're innovating the world of VPN. The VPN space hasn't changed in about 15 years.
What's a VPN?
Virtual private network.
When I was in China, in Shanghai, I needed a VPN to use the internet. These guys create a really secure, really fast, really easy to use VPN. How's that?
For our consumer side, that's good.
Okay,
But
for
we're
businesses?
more focused for our business side now. So we allow remote access, securing your cloud.
Got it. For enterprises, I guess.
For enterprises and for better for small, medium businesses actually.
Super cool. How much you guys raise?
We've raised about $1.5 million total. Recently raised $1 million.
Oh, you were just in the news. I just read, right?
Yeah.
Congrats. Well, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too, Hillel.
Take care. I made it to site here and got something coming my way.
Hillel,
Oh yes.
this is for you.
It's in here. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like the look of that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Portable SSD drive. All that. I am uncontrollably drooling. The queen herself has arrived.
Oh wow,
What's up?
I'm tired.
And then you gotta be hot. You just came outside. I'm outside also. I'm gonna get up in a second. Just, what's going on? Thank you for this.
Wow, you're very welcome.
This is the one
I'm
and
sure
only.
You'll make very good use of it.
Hotels yet. Made it to Jaffa, Israel, to my weekly segment at I-24 News. I'll be talking about Uber and their new CEO, WeWork, raising $4.4 billion, and the new iPhone. But before I go to I-24 News, I thought I'd share with you the view. This city, Jaffa, Israel, is unique for so many reasons. Perfect coexistence between Jews and Muslims, an ancient city, just a really beautiful city on so many levels. This is the Jaffa port, entering I-24 News now. What's up?
What's up, Hillel? Fuld?
There you go.
I fooled you.
What are you doing over here?
Yossi Abramowitz, solar guy.
Solar guy. You're doing some serious stuff in the energy space. I'm assuming you know Mike Ranoff. I'm assuming you guys are friends.
Yeah, no, of
I
course.
feel like everyone knows
Yeah,
each other.
we all lost money in Better Place together, yeah.
Oh, did you really? You invested in a better place? I'm so sorry, my friend. Oh, it's great to. I've heard your name literally 1,000 times over the years. We've never met. I worked in your office for years.
Yeah.
We've never met. That's interesting. Well, nice to meet you.
That happened. Nice to meet you.
Good luck on the show.
Thank you.
The one and only. How are you?
The one and only. I'm good.
I've
How are
literally
you?
never seen you outside of the studios.
Isn't that crazy? I know, because you never get here before the show starts.
Sure, I came in nice and early today to like cool off and wipe off my sweat before I go live on TV. You know.
Coming on Rushed is always
Give me your background, quick. Where'd you work before?
I was the entertainment anchor on WPIX in New York City, multiple Emmy Award winner, come
Nice.
from news, made Aliyah to Israel because
Nice.
it's a beautiful place to raise children.
Love it.
And now here I am. We're all together changing the world.
Having a
from
good
the
time.
inside out, right?
Love it. You are hired.
All right.
Cool. Good luck
I'll
today.
take the job.
Good luck, guys.
Okay, now we have Hillel Fuld here and Lior Ben-Ari Pinchevsky continuing on the solar energy conversation. The new CEO of Uber after a lot of controversy with the former guy.
Right. So the CEO of Expedia, former CEO of Expedia now is becoming the new CEO of Uber. And he has quite a role to fill. I mean, this company has been through everything. I mean, think about it. We got sexual harassment. We got just endless. I mean, this company is worth, obviously the tens of billions of dollars.
Okay. We work raising a lot of money.
That's an understatement. $4.4 billion. This company is something else. I mean, I'm a member of WeWork, and when I joined the company, I actually reached out to a friend who invested in the company. I said, why did you invest in this company? I mean, it's a real estate company at the end of the day. And he said, just wait. And when I joined, I understood this is really, again, a company that created an entire movement, I would say. Maybe for the first time ever, we pretty much know exactly what to expect. Bezel-less phone with AR and, obviously top-of-the-line specs. And, the other companies are kind of worried. Now there's going to be, because it's a full screen on the front of the phone, there's no room for Touch ID, for fingerprint. So now they're talking about face unlock with your face and all kinds of gesture controls and gesture movements in the new iPhone. Nobody really knows, but we have countless rumors.
Just made it home. Now the most exciting part of the day. And here's where we part ways. If you look for an unboxing, someone else's YouTube channel. This is some intimate time with me and my new baby. See you tomorrow.